Yo, what's poppin', guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been subscribed, you already know what it is. We talk about life, business, and relationships and things like that. And if you're new, well, welcome to the channel. Make sure you do yourself a favor and subscribe. Join the YouTube family. Hit that like button at some point throughout the video. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you want to know. And hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos coming up in the future. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about the fact that you're not her type. All right, bro? Period. Hate to break it to you. Didn't want to be the one to break the bad news to you. Didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going to be the one to tell you, bro. She ain't into you like that. You're not her type, all right? Now, here's the deal. Don't take it personal, all right, guys? Don't take it personal because you're not her type. Okay, because you're somebody else's type, okay? But it's just not her, all right? And that's why she doesn't like you. That's why she's not attracted to you. That's why you're not getting any play and any attention from her, because you're not her type. Now, why aren't you her type? Well, there's possibly more than one reason. However, you got to realize this, that everybody has their own set of criteria that they like. Everybody has their own preferences. Everybody has their own tastes. Everybody has their own styles, things that they do like, things that they don't like, right? So right off the bat, right away, if you're not any of these things that that girl is looking for, that woman is looking for, how could you possibly be her type? See, a lot of times we find a few things in somebody that we like, but the other things we don't like, and we try to weigh the pros and the cons versus them, and we're like, well, right? The truth of the matter is, if more cons outweigh the pros, this is not going to work out for you, all right? You got to have more than less, right, of these check boxes covered, guys. And that means, you know, sure, she might be looking for a funny guy with good money, that looks good, that has muscles and likes music and is a vegan. Like, if you're not any of those, you're definitely not her type. But maybe you're like 3 of the 4 and just not a vegan, or, you know, 4 of the 6 or 7, but you don't, you know, you don't have the nice car and you're not a vegan. Well, she might compromise for a little bit. Now, we're going to talk about comparisons of alternatives in different videos and what it means to be, you know, comparing the alternatives and hypergamy and what it is to like have options and, you know, be aware of all that. However, for this right now, just think of it like that, guys. It's like, you just might not be what she's looking for. You might not be the type of guy that she has envisioned herself being with. Whether it's your personality, whether it's the way you look, whether it's your voice, whether it's the way you dress, whether it's your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's looking for somebody who's more spontaneous and you're stable, or somebody who wants to travel and see the world and you're like local and you don't ever go places, right? Or maybe she's looking for somebody who's, you know, very, very driven and goal oriented, and you're somebody who's like just chilling and not that ambitious, right? So you got to think like, why doesn't this woman like me? Why wouldn't she like me? It's because you're not her type. Now, that doesn't mean that you go out and you change who you are to just get this woman. Now, you don't want to change who you are and try to become somebody else that you're not meant to be just to please a woman, just to get a woman's attention and validation. Like, no. Be you, stay true to yourself, and remember that you'll eventually attract the woman who you are her type, who, when she looks at you, she's like, that's my type of guy. That's the woman that you want in your life. You want a girl who, when she looks at you, she's like, that's my type. And then as you start to talk with each other, you start to get to know each other, you start to learn even more about each other. And that's when the true test really determine, you know, whether you're going to stick together or not. You know, because people fake who they are in the beginning sometimes, and people can, you know, put up this facade, or they can act a certain way, or they can hide in certain ways, and eventually the truth comes out and people show their true colors. So eventually you'll be able to determine whether she's your type, and if, you know, vice versa, if you're not her type, she'll figure that out quickly too. All right, guys. So get that out in the air quickly. Like, establish that in the beginning. Like, what is it that you're looking for? What is she looking for? If she's looking for this, and that, and you're not that, this, and this, then don't try to switch and change into that just to fucking get her. You're not going to be her type. All right. Find somebody who is interested in what you are, and interested in what you have, and is interested in the type of person that you are already. So that way it's just more of a natural, symbiotic, and healthy, organic relationship. You don't want to force it. You want somebody who's just compatible to the degree that it's like, damn, we have a lot of similar interests. Now, yeah, they say, you know, opposites can attract, and, you know, sometimes that helps create a balance in the relationship. Now, you try it. You just try it for yourself. But just keep in mind, like, every woman right now, even though they don't really know what they want, they think they do, right? They have this idea of what they want, you know. A lot of times they know for sure what they don't want, you know, so that's key. You know, they just don't really know, but they think they know what they want. So what you need to do is figure out, well, what is it that most women are attracted to? What is it that most women are interested in, right? And try to, you know, follow suit. Try to get as much of that covered as possible. Like, get the basics covered, guys. Like, look into the basics. I got more videos on my channel if you need help with, you know, what you should be doing, how you should be dressing, how you should be acting, confidence, essentials, and stuff like that. Like, figure out how to be a man. All right? Figure out what women want, what they're interested in, and then go find a woman. And don't make it like your fucking life purpose to find a woman. Like, it'll happen naturally. All right? Eventually, you'll come across a woman, you'll cross paths with a woman who your energies, they click, right? Everything that you two do, and then, you know, your vibe, it'll just be very fluid. You know, there won't be any conflict. It'll just be a very smooth process when getting to know that woman, you know, and hopefully you've taken all the game that you've learned, all the free games that I've given you, and all the things that you studied, and you apply it to these new women that you meet, or the new woman that you meet. And as you determine whether or not she's your type, she determines if you're her type for sure, because obviously you're interested in each other in the beginning, you're attracted to each other, but is it real? Is it lust? Or is there real connection? Is there something more there? You'll figure it out. If you're not her type, trust me, she won't stick around, she'll leave. And that's all it's gonna come down to, guys. She's going to leave you because you're not her type. Maybe you're too insecure, maybe you're not, you know, confident, maybe you're eventually, you know, you're getting soft. You know, it could be in a situation where you're in a relationship already and she left you, right? This doesn't even apply to why she never even got with you in the first place. You could have been with the girl, but then she left you. Why? Because she found out that you're not her type, or you turned into something that she's like, damn, that's not who I wanted initially. You know what I'm saying? So it applies to the women that you're trying to get. Maybe she's not interested in you initially off the bat because you're not her type, or maybe you were hooking up with her, got with her, and then you started to get to know each other. And she's like, dude, wait, this is not who I wanted. It's not what I signed up for. Cut you off because you're not her type. These type of things happen, guys, all right? So that's all I got for you in this one. Until the next time, stay happy, healthy, blessed, wealthy, focus on success. Hold on, I usually say that different. Let me say it again. Stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focus on success. And when you see me drop a new video, you already know what to do. Tap in.